somebody riding a bike. Anybody can ride a spinning bike. I'm not moved by people dancing or riding a spinning bike. They should release their health records. Let us see. And Nigerians have a right to know. Dr. Pati, I'm sure you remember the campaign trail leading on to President Umar Musa Yar'Adua's elections. His health was raised. There was a story about him, his health failing. And you remember that famous call. Umaru, are you sick? No, I'm not sick. But we remember what happened after that call. How the health concern of Umar Musa Yar'Adua was raised. But he got into office and he cost this nation's taxpayer a lot of money as regards his health before he finally... You remember before he died. You see, I'm not moved by optics of people riding or dancing or anything. I'm moved about the issues. You remember before he died that the BBC was said to have interviewed him. And he granted the 3-4 minutes interview. I can't remember how many minutes, so I can't even state now. I've even forgotten. But he spoke on the BBC World Service. I'm okay, I'm fine. I'll be back to Nigeria soon. And that was the last we heard. And you remember what happened now? How the airport lights were turned off. And how he was brought in hurriedly. How some religious leaders said they went to see him and they prayed for him that he's getting better. A couple of days after he passed. Till today, we don't know what happened to Umar Musa. And you also remember, Dr. Abati, how your principal was denied his rights to take over. The political things that went on that period, how some people stood firm in power until the Nigerian people went on the street and said, no, President Goodluck Jonathan by the Constitution should be kept in. We all remember in this dispensation how President Muhammadu Buhari was not around for a while. And Vice President Oshibaju had to take over, acting President Oshibaju. We all remember all of this. Do Nigerians deserve to go through all of that again? I don't think Nigerians expressing concern. We should listen to them. Do Nigerians deserve to go through all of that again? And these are things we could have avoided. So, dancing or spinning on the wheel, good. Congrats on the fitness. All presidential candidates should release medical records. Let's even know what we are dealing with in the first place. To wrap up my point, you see, life and death is in the hands of God. A man can be as fit as a fiddle today and die tomorrow. It's God. He owns life and death. But at least let Nigeria knows the truth of what happened. Do you know till dates, we don't know what truly. There's no official statement that said this is what truly happened to President Musa Yar'Adua. We've had Chong-Strauss syndrome. We've had pericarditis. We've had all sorts. Till today, President Buhari, we don't know why he went abroad for a whole year, for close to a year, or how many days he was out of the country. Nigerians are not told anything about the health of their leaders. And I keep asking, if somebody is a leader of a country, the day you come out to do politics, that's why I cannot do politics. Because I like my private life. The day you come out to do politics, that's the day you don't have right over your private life any longer.
Well, just to give you a notable exception in this regard, when President Jonathan took ill all of a sudden in London, I was on my way to, I don't want anybody making an issue out of that. I was on my way out of London to see my daughter. I was recalled immediately to come straight to the hospital. And he called me to his bedside and he said, the Nigerian people have the right to know. Go and issue a statement and tell them that I'm ill and I'm in hospital in London. And that was exactly what we did. We informed Nigerians. And what was the amen? It was nothing serious, but he still said, no, for me to be rushed to hospital in London, Nigerians have the right to know. So I have no problem with the right of the people to know.
Till date, they've not told us what was wrong with some people. Were they sick or not?